your boy, Shawnee Puswardy. We are here on the set of Rescue Nation. I'm here with my host, man. We're here with Shanika and also Hernandez, the PK. What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
How you guys doing?
We're here in studio live with Shanika the Beast L, one of Sean's personal trainers, and we're here to talk with her about fitness right here today on Rescue Nation TV.
That's right, Hernandez, PK, but not one of my personal trainers. The only personal trainer. I don't need multiples. Yes, Shanika, what's up? How you doing today?
Good.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm doing great. Yes, Shanika is my only personal trainer, and she's been getting it in with me, helping me lose weight, keeping me fit, keeping me healthy, and we're happy to have you here on the show today.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
But for real, straight up, we keep it at 100 here on the show. Listen, my personal trainer, Shanika the Beast, not saying the mark of the beast or nothing like that, but she really is the beast. And she has a training program called Boot Camp Fitness, and it's been really helping me. We've been getting it in. We've been training 3 days a week, and we want to hear a little bit about your Boot Camp Fitness. Tell us all about this Boot Camp Fitness.
Well, actually, right now, the boot camp is being held out at Forest Park. It's a 60-minute boot camp that lasts for about 5 weeks. So people have the options of joining that boot camp for 5 weeks, or they also can join the boot camp for a day or two, just depending on what their schedules are. So some people, if they don't want to do the 5-week program, they have the option of just jumping in and just joining the class and just taking the workout for 60 minutes.
This was up.
So Shanika, how did you actually get into personal training?
I actually started about 6 years ago. I took a spinning class for the first time, and the instructor was awesome, and he watched me ride on the bike, and he came up to me after class and said, "You did such a great job. How would you like to be a trainer?" And I said, "I never thought about that before." So one thing led to the other, and we built a relationship, and here I am 6 years later, and I'm training myself.
This is up.
How's your experience with training and actually cycling?
It's been awesome. I enjoy it. It's a great workout. Not only is it challenging physically, but it's also challenging mentally. In order to get through the class, you really have to be determined and focused.
Okay, that's what's up.
So you said earlier your class was 60 minutes.
Yes.
Do your class ever go more, or the fact that you all getting it in and people say, we want more, we want more?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes our classes go an hour and 20 minutes. So it's just depending on the population of people that I have in the class that day will determine how long the workout's going to be.
That's tight.
Now, Shanika, this isn't just a typical workout. Now, what you do is you develop an eating plan that helps to get them into a nutritional package for you to be able to work them out in. Explain a little bit about that nutritional package, and what do you do to motivate the people to keep coming in and day out and doing the plan?
I tend to create a plan around each individual client. So even though I have a basic meal plan, which would be a low carb meal plan, vegetables, fruit, a lot of your breads and a lot of your sweets and sugars are cut out of that meal plan. Even though I have a basic meal plan, it's dependent on the person. So I'll line up the person with the meal plan and their workout.
Now, Shanika, just recently, Michelle Obama came out with the new meal plate, or they call it My Meal. And it actually gives you portion control about what proteins you should have, what dairy you should have, actually on a plate. Do you think that is going to be a good addition maybe to your workout program or how you train?
I do. I think that would be a great addition. I think that's one of the main things that people struggle with is portion control and what to eat at what setting. A lot of times people either don't eat enough food or they eat too much food.
That's true.
That's so true. Not enough food.
Yeah.
So you're able to support all types of ages within your weekly boot camp, Monday through Sunday. How does that actually work out? I mean, you have like age varying from like 18 to 57. Does that like affect the way that you have your workouts?
Not really. I guess with the skills that I have obtained throughout the years that I've been doing this, I've been able to keep everybody in an individualized program, even though they're all together in the same class. So you may have some people that are slower as far as if we're running, and so they'll kind of do their walk run, or you may have some people that are not as strong in their endurance and their strength training, so they may drop weight or go at a slower pace than somebody else that's not.
So how many people do you actually have like in your boot camp session at one time?
On average right now we're about 30 clients strong and growing. And of course it depends on the day. So some days are heavier than others. So fourth on Fridays and Saturdays tend to be a bigger class.
So you never leave a man behind?
No, no. I make sure that I include everybody.
Okay.
So you train me right. You come right to where I am. You the personal training part. You also have the spinning class part. Now let me ask you a question. So how often do you do this spinning class, and where does it take place?
I'm teaching spinning right now 5 times a week, and I teach at Club Fitness on Hampton in South County of St. Louis.
So when people either are they drenched or are they
Oh, yeah.
tired or
Yes. On average, we tend to burn about 1,500 to 1,600 calories in an hour. So if that gives you some type of idea of the intensity of the class.
that's what's up. So no question here is so you say you used to be overweight yourself. Now how long did it take you to lose weight, and how much did you weigh if you don't mind telling us?
I was topping about 180, 185. And I went from about a size 16, 18 to a 6 in 6 months.
Wow.
So about almost half of my size in less than 6 months.
That's quicker than karate, isn't it, Hernandez?
And my karate, yes.
That's dedication.
Yes, and it does. It takes a lot of dedication.
Wow.
Now, your classes have about 22 bikes. And from what I understand, that there's a degree of difficulty from getting on the bikes, adjusting the seats, and putting your feet into the harnesses. Now, we know that you don't just do that. You also incorporate push-ups, and what else do you do in there?
Well, actually, it's kind of synchronized to music. So we have the music to kind of keep people motivated, as well as we have the resistance on the bike and the push-ups. So we do a variety of different jumps, up and down, in and out of the seat, just to challenge people and give them some variety and keep them challenged.
Actually, while they're riding, they're jumping up,
Yes,
getting
they get
off, doing
out.
push-ups. Wow, now
Yeah,
that is some
it's
intensive
intense.
training.
Yeah.
That sound like army type of stuff.
Yeah.
The Navy SEAL.
What I've been
I can't
told.
wait till you come and
So-
put you in front.
So you train the people that caught Bin Laden. So let me ask you a question. So when you're dealing with, I guess, what would you call them? You don't call them obese anymore. You call them our bigger people, or what would you?
I would just say overweight.
Overweight.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with your training? Do it help their low self-esteem, help them to build up who they are? And so how do you do that?
Definitely. I think that's all interconnected. Your physical being as well as your mental and spiritual being are all interconnected. So whenever I'm assisting somebody with working on their physical health, I also try to motivate and encourage them spiritually and mentally. And I do that by just trying to provide them with resources that I think they may utilize to help them to be better, either spiritually or mentally.
So how do you deal with them spiritually?
Well, I mean, I think that I'm not a religious person per se, so spiritually I would say just providing a listening ear and of being sympathetic and caring to a person.
Building their
is-
faith.
Sure. Building their faith in not only me and helping them, but in themselves. That's the most important part. Because like you said, a lot of ladies have low self-esteem and they don't believe in themselves at that point. So to assist them with that.
So you deal majority with ladies.
Yeah, majority ladies.
So how many men do you get on average?
Not many, about 3 or 4 they can't hang.
What? Hey,
You
hold on
guys
now.
are weak.
They can't. I won't say who was
What guys
struggling.
are? Did you say?
I won't say who was struggling with the set of exercises.
Nah, don't.
when they-
Oh!
Don't even lie. Don't even lie. Don't even lie.
To
Now
our
you take her
director,
nickname
we need to
one.
shoot that.
Now you take her nickname. And then she has something that the men give up. When do you exercise again on the radio show?
What?
You
But
just
guess
started
what?
this
I'm
week.
signing up with Shanika
Yeah,
to
you
be
sign.
some
She's
already made
signing
it
up. That means
I'm signing
no.
up.
She's
We're
signing
doing
up,
it
but
together.
she didn't exercise though.
She made the appointment.
Yeah, she made the appointment.
You got to
And-
start somewhere.
But we
I
from the
used to
Show Me
exercise
State.
4 times
okay.
a week.
Yeah.
So we are.
We from the
Four
show.
times a
We
week.
are.
We're from the Show Me State. And just because you're skinny don't mean you're in shape.
That's true. That's very
Right,
true.
right.
That's
Exactly.
a business.
But I still look healthy while you're trying to.
Looks is nothing, but still you can still die from
I
heart
am
attack.
healthy.
No, but you still can die from
According
heart attack.
to my
Looks ain't nothing.
nutrition.
Hey, I can look at an apple until it's not rotten. You know what I mean?
And this is Rescue Nation, folks. Each and every week, we do just this.
We do just this, exactly. Talking about I look healthy, and you look healthy, but on
And I
a
am
table,
healthy.
the doctor say, "Oh, you look healthy." You know what I'm saying? Oh
While
my
you're doing the
God.
Y incision.
But what they say,
100%
looks may be
healthy.
deceiving, right? Deceiving?
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Right.
I'm 100% healthy.
Really.
Blood pressure, great.
No, just a few months ago,
Cholesterol,
didn't you just have like a episode for like 2 months to where you was like out
I
of
had
it?
pneumonia. Everybody can get pneumonia. so
Back to
it's real.
Shanika. Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
This what I go through with
I
these
see.
guys.
Who
here.
started this?
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. This is how the radio show is.
we love him.
I don't know right now.
They don't have to.
You heard him right.
But anyway, back to Shanika.
Yes.
So how could someone get in contact with you to get involved and also to get personal training and also to get part of your boot camp?
Well, the quickest and fastest way is just to contact me by phone right now. I do text and I do email as well. So you can contact me at coversonm@yahoo.com or by telephone at 314-243-7319.
Now, Shanika isn't just a personal trainer. She's actually been schooled for this. She's actually received a degree in psychology and sociology from Maryville University, as well as your work with substance abuse at the Shalom House. And now, could you tell us a little bit about that?
I actually was a case manager for 6 years at Shalom House, and it was a transitional housing for homeless women who are addicted to substance abuse and who have mental health issues. So I assisted them with obtaining housing, pretty much,
Wow, that's good.
as well as assisting them with drugs and alcohol treatment and resources.
Okay. Now, it says here you've been doing that for close to 6 years.
Yes,
That's right?
yes, yep.
Wow.
I left there and went directly to the fitness.
Okay, just needed a change.
Yeah, it can be very overwhelming
Yeah.
emotionally, assisting people with mental health issues and substance abuse issues. And so for 6 years, that was about my max. And then I had a daughter, so that
Oh, yeah.
also changed things for me as well. And so I just decided to make that transition.
Absolutely. Well, we want to make sure that you visit Shanika and go to her website and get some information on her. Look her up on Facebook.
Yep.
And we'll give you some information on IamRescuedOnline.com about that as well. Shamika?
You want to find out more about Rescue Nation and how we're actually changing the generation one at a time? Contact us at www.IamRescuedOnline.com. Definitely check out our new blogs at IamRescuedOnline.com. If you're not near a computer, no worries. Just text the word rescue to 313131. Check out our Rescue Nation page at IamRescuedOnline.com. Twitter, Rescue Nation at IamRescued.
You know what? Since the host here is talking so much noise, so much noise, why don't we get a demonstration of seeing Hernandez do 50 sit-ups
I think that would be
or
awesome.
50 push-ups?
I think that would be
Oh,
a
let's
great
see if she
idea.
can go on the treadmill and at least jog for at least five minutes.
Right, I think that would be a great idea.
Nuts. But anyway,
Oh, okay.
so on
I have plenty. There's
on
like
an
to
incline,
I can do it. I'm a military brat, okay?
Just because you're military brat, your dad was in the military, you wasn't.
My mother was as well.
Exactly. So when was you in the
What is
military?
hereditary? I'm sorry, I had to hit you with that.
Right, exactly.
I was in the military.
Right, exactly. I watch G.I. Joe, so I'm a soldier.
Taught me how to do
I watch G.I.
exercise,
Joe,
and
so
I
I'm
had
a
to do it,
soldier.
you know?
Oh, whatever. So I guess since I watch Obama, I'm a president.
Not you.
Exactly. Here we go. So anyway, so I work out. Now you really concentrate more on cardio, right? Why so much on cardio?
Well, I concentrate on cardio in the beginning because I'm a firm believer that in order to burn some of that fat, you need to do your cardio. A lot of times what people do is they, for instance, on abs, if you have a bigger midsection, they think that just doing ab work is going to burn that fat, and it's not. You need to do the cardio first and then work on building some of that muscle.
Now educate us on this thing. Now people are using this drop that they put on their tongue or that they shoot inside their body. Now, isn't there some effects from doing that type of stuff? I mean, wouldn't it be smarter to lose weight the old school way instead of doing these fat burning pills and all that stuff? Now tell us the damages from how can that hurt you in the long run with these fat burning pills and these new concepts that they're coming up with to lose weight?
Well, even though I'm not very versed on that particular diet plan, I do know about a lot of them, and what I can say is that in the long term effects of things, people tend to gain the weight back, and they tend to even gain more of the weight back. And I think a lot of that has to do with because, as we talked about before, it's not just physical, it's mental as well. And so if you're not assisting people with dealing with their mental health issues such as self-esteem, the way that they perceive themselves and their body images, then you can do all of the physical things that you want, but you haven't dealt with the mental. And so people still tend to have those habits of bad patterns of thought or perception of themselves, and they tend to still fall back in those same behaviors.
Now, there's this new dude that came out. He said that you are able to eat. I see the infomercial a lot of times, and he said you're able to eat anything you want to eat and still lose weight. What is your whole idea of that? So are you telling me I can eat apple crisp every day a week? The serve, the caramel every day a week and still lose weight?
It's interesting because before I probably would have said no way, but as I grow in my spirituality and my beliefs, I'm a I'm a firm believer in what you think about comes about for you. And so it may seem a little backwards to people who think more in a realistic way. But if you think about it, a lot of the times you see people who are smaller and they say, I eat whatever I want, and they continue to stay that small. And I think a lot of that has to do with because what you think about comes about. So if your perception of food is this food isn't going to bother me and I can eat whatever I want, then that's what your reality is going to be for you. That food is not going to bother you, and that's going to be your reality. Whereas you have some people who go into eating food and they automatically have this thought that, oh my gosh, I shouldn't be eating this food. If I eat it, it's going to cause me to gain weight. Well, what you think about becomes about, and so if that's your thought process around food, then that's what food's going to be for
So
you.
you telling me I shouldn't work out with you then?
No, I didn't say that.
But I mean, the thing is, I could just go home and eat 4 double cheeseburgers and still lose weight.
Right, but working out and changing your mental process is two totally different things. Your body still needs movement. Your body, your body's been God has given you this body to move. So exercise is beneficial, not just because of losing weight, but because of your heart, your lungs, your bones, your muscles, your veins, your arteries. So I think a lot of times people forget about all of those other things and they just see it as a weight loss, but there's other issues.
And then there's the whole issue with the endorphins and releasing stress.
Absolutely, yes,
stress
that's a big
There's a lot of issues with people with weight. You know, you have people that don't lose as much weight because they're dealing with so much stress.
Absolutely.
And if they would just work out a little bit more, reduce their stress level, they can actually get into their diets, reduce their carbs, reduce all of those bad fats that they're ingesting, and kind of start doing better for themselves.
Absolutely. Especially with women, you see a lot of those issues around stress because they have the families, they have their kids,
they got
their
little
jobs, and then just their womanly issues that they have. We do, because a lot of times, those issues do affect women's weight. They tend to retain fluid at certain times of their cycles and stuff like that, and so we take all of that into consideration when we look at somebody's plan for their health.
So you telling me that I could eat 5 Guys every weekend before a radio show and lose weight?
What I'm telling you is that. I
was just messing with her now.
Oh, okay. Don't make me go there.
Well, what about it?
Well, but I'm just, this may be off the record, but what's the definition of faith?
Believe, the ultimate belief of that anything can happen.
Believing in things unseen, right?
The scripture.
So that's
so you know a little Bible, that's good.
I'm a spiritual person. So
shouts out to the Bible. That's right.
I'm just saying, that's faith. So if you really believe in faith, if you have faith in something and because faith is just a belief, it's a thought you think, it's a belief, that's what faith is. So if you have faith that no matter what you eat, you will continue to maintain your perfect weight and be healthy, then that has to come about for you. That's what I believe.
That's gonna be my prayer tonight. Yeah.
And I mean, and a lot of people, it's very similar to what people who are religious believe in. I mean, they say the same thing. When you read your Bible, you make your I am statements, you claim things for yourself. Those statements that people make, it's the same thing. And I think that if they start to view food differently, then that their body will change.
So Shanika, you actually have some video of your boot camp and spinning classes. Let's watch it right now.
Thank you.
Tell us about your boot camp and what we're going to be seeing right here.
So what you'll see right here on the video is a lot of the ladies participating in the 60-minute intense workout, where they do a variety of strength training exercises, cardio, sprints, hills, jumping jacks, the whole 9 yards.
You better stop. Right. Ah! I don't care. Arms up. I don't care. Breathe in your nose, out your mouth. Come on. Good. Yay. Let's run. Run. Come on. Run, run. Run, run. Push. Tap. Go back. I'm running. I'm running again. Come on, Heather. Heather, yeah, right. Yeah, right, Heather. Yeah, right. Go, please. Run back, Ebony. Run back. Go again. Come on, Ebony, right? Ebony, yeah, right. Just, yeah, not by herself. Come on. Good, we're going to rest right here. It's going to feel a little awkward at first. You're going to put your hands underneath the small of your back. I'm going to hold my legs out 6 inches from the ground, and I'm going to go small kicks, small flutter kicks, right there. Get ready? Get set? Up. Right now. Bring them down 6 inches. I got 30 seconds right here. Please don't drop. Please don't drop. Come on. Point your toes, abs to the floor, back to the floor. Breathe. In your nose and out your mouth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Guess what? I'm going to hold out on 1. Hold it out. Hold. Right there. Come on. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Perfect, y'all. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. Woohoo! I'm going right for my second set. All ready. Flutter kicks. Ready? Now. Come on, ladies. You look great. Abs to the floor, back to the floor. My chin's to the ceiling. Point your toes. I'm going to hold out on 1. Yes! Yes! 10. Remember, we're on tape. Come on, we got to keep it going. Right here. I'm going to put my hands underneath the small of my back. I'm going to go in and out. Right here. I'm going to flex my foot and go really small. I'm sorry, make small movements one at a time. Right there. Flex your foot and go back in. Okay? Come on. Let's go. Lay back. Just like the bicycle, but you're going in just like that. Perfect. I'm going again. Crisscross. No time. Ready? Go. No time. Come on. No time. No time. No time. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bring them down there 6 inches. You guys look awesome. Keep moving. Right here. You got it, Heather. Don't pull. Don't relax your upper body. Relax your upper body. Relax. Keep dropping. Keep dropping. 10. Come on. Girls pusher. That. Chest down. Chest to the floor. Okay? We're going for a couple sets. And I'm going to pause in between my sets. So I'm going to go like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm going to hold and go right back up for my second set. So hold down and then go right back up for your next set. Ready? Go. Right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it down. Go right now, up and down. 5, good. 4, 3, I got 1 more. 2, 1 more, Miss Wood. See, hold it down. Up and down. 5, 4, good job. 3, 2, hold it. Up and down. Come on, Steve. 5, push them out. 4 more. Come on, Steve. 3, 2, 1, rest. Set number 5. I'm going to 10 today because I love you so much. 10's the magic number. Number 5, crisscross. I hold on 1. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. She got my count. Come on.
also say that, you know, faith without works is dead.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So if you could have the faith, but you still got to put that faith into
Absolutely.
action.
You
But
gotta-
then also the work could also be you going to the gym
Yep.
every day,
Sure.
or you know 3 times a day or whatever, and lose weight. Because I know some people they do eat whatever they want to eat,
Mm-hmm.
but their workout is so strong that they don't gain any weight.
Right, absolutely.
And they're in good shape.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see how you can be in shape without doing anything though. So yeah. So we'd like to thank you for coming today, man, and
Thank
we'll
you so
appreciate
much.
you. And you're welcome anytime to come holler at us about, you know, working out or whatever until I fire you. And
which will be never. I'm not going anywhere.
so listen, we want you to get in contact with Shanika. We thank you for tuning in. Listen, we want to team up with you, TV Land, and let you know that Rescue Nation is here for you. We're here to deal with your problems that you're having, depression, oppression, even diabetes, also with weight loss. We're here to just help you and be here for you. Make sure you go to our website. Make sure you call us, visit us, email us. If you have any questions, please send them to us. We'd like to answer your questions here on the show. At the next show, just bring in all your questions and we'll just talk about them and different things that you would like to know. We thank you for tuning in and you have a blessed time in the Lord this week.